Hey y'all, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, good evening to everybody. Okay, how y'all doing? Please hit the like button as you come in. I sure appreciate it if you would. Hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. As I'm sure y'all saw in the chat, it is our girl Kimber Monique's birthday, so make sure that y'all show her some birthday love in the chat. And you know this is our way of celebrating and our version of pinning that good dollar on your blouse. So if you can, let's grab our tools and fuse and throw them and spray this sister and show her a little bit of love. Okay, let me holler at everybody and let's try to get into what's going on today. We got U.S. Army Brat in the chat. What's up, sis? Marilyn McGowan, what's up? You still working? I'm glad you stopped by, sister. I'm so glad to see you, and I love you dearly. Who else we got up in here, man? Delicia Dismuke, how are you, sis? There's my Kia Coco Pop. What's happening? Good to see you, gorgeous. Kim Bird, how you doing? Hey, Allie from Miami. Kim, how you feeling today? How you doing? What's going on with you? Miss Sparkle is here, honey. This is our Mary Kay lady. All right. One Nurse Courtney, good evening. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Jackie Gaines is in the house. Hey, sis, what's up? I know that's right. I appreciate you. Queen Mermaid is in the house, still on the plantation, but she rocking with us anyway, and I appreciate it. Nacho Twins mama, how you doing, sis? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yvette, hey, sis. Here all the way from Birmingham, England, our good sis from the UK. Rochelle is in the house. We got Niecy Rose. Hello, beautiful lady. How are you? How are you, Miss MO1? What's up, girl? How you doing? Vanessa Comagate. Hey, sis. You know I want to call you, but I ain't did it because, you know, we'll stay on the phone for 4 hours. That's the only reason. That's all I'm saying. Uh-oh, y'all. It's the beautiful Chanel D. Queen. She is in the building. My beautiful and lovely sis, Lily. How are you? I appreciate you. I love you, and I'm glad you're here. Jackie, thank you for holding us down in Twitch land. Sharon Fona, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Who else we got in the chat? I don't want to miss nobody. Lily, you driving? Be careful now. Be careful on that road. That highway is dangerous. Nacho Twins mama. What's up, lady? How you doing? We got Gaby in the chat. Hey. How you doing? Cool gamer. What's going on? Good to see you. Hey Nona. How you doing, girl? G Darling is here. How are you? Dr. Ivy girl. Hello, beautiful lady. How are you? It's such a pleasure to see you as always. Delicia, thank you for holding us down in Twitch land. I appreciate you. Fly Gray Streak, thank you so much for holding us down in Twitch land. I appreciate you. Hey, Kenya 330, how you doing? All right. Okay. Let me make sure. Nacho Twins mama, thank you for holding us down in Twitch. Diamond Niecy holding us down in Twitch. All right. We got all the pretty girls holding us down on both platforms. I appreciate it. X, good to see you. Hey, happy to be happy. Morgan's Musings. Hello, sis. How you doing? All right. Hey, Dana Cutler. How are you? Queen of Hearts KS. What's happening? Good to see you. Iridescent unicorn farts. I love you and I miss you. I miss being able to say your name because your name tickles me. You know why? Because when I was a girl, if you said fart, my mama would hit you in the mouth. I never knew why that was supposed to be a bad word, but she would hit you dead in the mouth. So every time I see your name, I feel like, I'm going against the establishment because I get to say farts now. Okay. Hey, LEL, how you doing? Uh-oh, D Marie, what's up, baby sis? Miss Kaiser So say, what's happening? Glad you're here. Kia Coco Pop, thank you for holding us down in Twitch land. All right. Y'all, we up in here. We up in here. How y'all doing? It's such a wonderful day. Wednesday's been tough. Before we get into the news and whatnot real quick, let me just tell you this, right? Let me tell you this. First of all, happy birthday to our girl Kimber Monique. That's first things first. Next thing, I hope and I pray, hey, Catherine Bennett, that you all are getting your dream journals. And I hope that those of you who have them are ready, or you hear us on the playback. Because we're going on Patreon tonight, and we're going to have one of our dream interpretation Patreons. Those of you who've been there for dream interpretation Patreons, you know it gets deep. Those of you who have your dream journals, even if you don't, that's cool. But those of you who have them, be ready, because it's been some stuff going on in the atmosphere. It's been some things that we've been picking up spiritually while we're sleeping that we got to discuss. I know personally, I've had two very heavy visions while I was resting or trying to rest, and it really, really got real. It really, really got real. So that's going on this evening. Okay. You know, it's gonna have to be right around like 9 o'clock my time, something like that, because the baby does have to go to her dance studio. But with that being said, it's going down tonight. So those of you who have your dream journals, get ready. If you don't, you can still be there, and that way you can be ready next time, so you can bring your concerns, your issues, the things you're worried about, so we can kind of dig into it. You know what I'm saying? So that's going down tonight. Also, even though I'm having a really, really good day, hey, Kobe Cole. Say, I remember when calling someone a fool was an automatic whipping with a belt. Yes, your mama too. Dang, we got the same mama. Hey, Tara Hill, how you doing? So, even though I'm having a pretty good day, it wasn't all good. Just a moment of transparency. We lost a dear friend back home last Saturday. Some of y'all were on the live Saturday when I found out. One of my other dear friends popped in the chat to let me know. So I'm dealing with that too. But please don't think for 1 minute. Please don't think for 1 minute that we not still gonna get into this good FNN, and we not gonna get into this good gossip, because we gonna get into all of it. And please don't think that we not about to laugh at these people, because I promise you we are. I promise you it's going down. Okay? So let's get into it. Shall we? Do you mind? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, child, where do we start? Oh, okay. Hey, Janice Sullivan. You say you're trying to understand what's going on in the world. It's a lot. It is. It's a lot to kind of keep your finger on. It's a lot of moving parts. They're doing a lot of line. They're doing a whole lot of line. So, we're going to do our part to try to keep up with it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. You remember hearing that. So you were there when it happened. So yeah, that was a little crazy. So sometimes, I think that's the crazy part of being live. You know what I'm saying? Because life is happening live. Like y'all were literally there with me when I got that news. So it's unfortunate, but sometimes that's legit how that stuff be happening. Like you going through your day, you doing what you got to do, and then somebody just hit you with a moving train, and you got to try to digest it and process it and keep moving. That's all I can encourage anybody to do. Some of y'all know I've been through a whole lot of loss in a real short period of time, but the main thing that I can encourage everybody to do is just keep moving. Even when it feels like it's difficult to keep moving, when it feels like your legs and your body is heavy, keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. Stuff happens. Okay, so that's it. That's that on that. Right, Kia? When ain't they lying? When are they not lying? That is a real good question. When do they stop? All right, so let's get on into it, y'all. So here's the real quicks. Let's get through the real quick stuff real quick. Okay. So Raphael Warnock right now is losing to Herschel Walker in the Georgia Senate race. So, those of y'all in Georgia, pay attention to what's happening over there. Georgia about to pull get back to business as usual. Y'all know Georgia's largely Republican. And so it looks like they about to go back to the same old thing. And I'm not sure if there's very much that can be done about it. Also, right now, Stacey Abrams is losing out to Brian Kemp in the gubernatorial race in Georgia. So, that's that on that. Anyway, I was trying to finish doing something. Okay, there we go. So that's the real quick on that. The EU has declared an energy crisis. That's another one of those water is wet, the sky is that way. And I'm a girl comments. It's just like Captain Obvious. Another real quick is that they're saying that Biden's speech tomorrow in Philadelphia talking about to the soul of the nation. I'm still trying to figure out when he had a soul. But anyway, his soul of the nation speech is apparently mainly supposed to be, this is according to that Jean-Pierre woman, that black woman, they got to act like a clown for him as the press secretary. She's saying mainly from what she's saying, it looked like it's going to be a whole speech about Trump and MAGA. I don't know why anybody needs to hear about that. Nobody likes Trump. We don't need you to tell us not to like Trump. Water's wet. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all like Warnock, but he was part and parcel with what was going on. And this is a case of, if he is a decent person, let's be honest, I don't like any of them. I told y'all, if they're a politician, I don't care if your skin is black, you're not one of us. However, he allowed his name to be attached to Biden in this mess, and now the people is saying, get up out of here. And yes, Herschel Walker is dumb as a bag of hair. He absolutely is. But right now, he's winning. You in the restaurant? All right, girl. You be eating good too. Have a good time. Eat enough for me, or get some dessert for me, because I ain't eating no dessert right now. Okay? Right. End quote. Repeat line. That's what's going on. So they attach themselves to him, so that's just kind of what it is. Thursday, tomorrow, it's gonna be about, like they say, about an hour at least of Trump bad, MAGA bad. We already know this, so I don't know why Captain Obvious is coming to tell us that Trump is bad and MAGA is bad. We already know. Mind you, you part of the same establishment that those people represent, but go off, Joe, go off, creepy sleepy. We with you, baby. All right. So now digging into the news real quick. So something you might want to know. First off, before we go too deep, I got a little warning. Warning, warning, warning. Warning, warning, warning. If you are in the habit of, or if you have purchased any animal crackers from Target, I repeat, animal crackers from Target. The brand is called Market Pantry. It's the white fudge animal cookies that's bear-shaped in the 44-ounce jug. I repeat, it is the Market Pantry brand with the white fudge, the animal cookies that's bear-shaped in the 44-ounce jugs at the Target. If you have any one of those, if you got any one of them, if you bought one for your grandbabies, if you got a jar in your house, they have issued a recall. This is very important, folks. Let's pay attention to this. If you have any of this in your house, if you bought it and dropped it off to the church pantry, please pay attention. Double check your pantries. If you have Market Pantry white fudge animal cookies that's bear-shaped in the 44-ounce jug from Target, they have issued a recall because they're saying they got possible metal fragments. They have possible metal fragments. Thank you. That is our warning for today. Now back to the news. All right, Kobe, what you say? You say Corinne Jean Pierre is embarrassing. She looks so incompetent compared to Katie McKinney and Jen Psaki. Well, that's because a lot of time our folks ain't necessarily wired to lie. When we try to do that stuff, we always look real artificial and stupid. That's why we shouldn't be doing it. Right. If you have one of them cookies on your lips now, there is a recall. Check Target's website. Google it, get the information, get that stuff out your house. They say metal fragments. They're saying possible metal fragments, which means 9 times out of 10 is guaranteed metal fragments. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm for real, Kobe. We not wired to lie. We wired to tell it like it is. And anytime we try to do anything other than that, it comes off as disingenuous, artificial, fake as hell, and we end up looking extremely stupid. So, there you have it. So on to the news, things that you might need to know. Hey, Angie. All right. Miss Dade kind of is in the house. Okay. Uh-oh. The truth teller, a.k.a. 81, the Golden Phoenix. I love your name and I love your artwork. Ow. The Truth 100. Thank you. D. Marie, you say them cookies good too. Don't you eat them cookies? Not right now. If you got them in the house, get them out of there. Do not let those children eat those cookies because they say impossible metal fragments. We don't want to hear nothing about, something tearing up the baby's insides or yours either. I know they probably good, but leave it alone. Leave it alone. Hey, Just Jules JG, how you doing, boo? Say exactly. We can't lie well, so it comes off odd. It does. It really does. Sis say, I've been watching you too, baby, and I love what you do. I appreciate you. Oh man, I needed that, and I'm trying to return all this same love to you. I appreciate that so much. Y'all don't know, a little bit of encouragement go a long way because it's not easy telling the truth in a land full of liars, honey. It's hard out here. Okay, I ain't gonna say it's hard out here for a pimp. I ain't did no pimping, but it's hard out here. Okay. But listen, so what you might want to know, y'all, oil prices are getting ready to surge. Be prepared, gird your loins. I warned y'all before. I don't know if you listen, but I'm going to warn you again. And we can talk about possible solutions in the chat. But oil prices are about to surge again. OPEC has released a statement, and they're forecasting it's going to be a deficit of about 300,000 barrels of oil per day. That's right. They are forecasting a deficit of approximately 300,000 barrels of oil per day. See, I told y'all when Creepy Sleepy Joe went over there, them people was not going to increase their oil production. I told you they wasn't drilling for not now another drop other than what they got. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And we just talked the other day about why he really went over there. He really went over there to beg them not to join the BRICS because they're saying they're considering it. And as I stated, y'all better pray they don't. Because if they do, this going to be the next third world country. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Okay? Hope you're stocking up on your seeds. Hoping to God that you have your passports ready and your visas if the countries you plan on going to require one. And probably it's going to require one because the countries that don't require visas, they're going to be in just as much trouble as you. Okay? So now, with that being said, these oil prices about to go up. They're saying in the next couple of months. I don't know that it's going to take that long. Diesel prices have already started to go back up. Hey, Nadia. The diesel prices have already started to go back up. If you pay attention at the pump, diesel is already done started creeping right back from where it came, from whence it came. We're still paying more than we should be paying. And that's all thanks to the idiots that we have in office. He'll say, here we go, right on time as it gets to fall and winter. I hope it stays super warm here in New England for the rest of the year. Yeah, I hope so too, because it might get rough. Say, I'm going to get a bike, save money, and lose some weight. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. I hope you're in a southern state. Because it's hard as hell to be out there riding a bike in the snow. You'll have some monster glutes if you can ride it in the snow. But, that's what's up. Another thing that you might want to know, um, when it comes to what's going on over there with the EU. As we know, we got family here in the chat that do live in the UK. We also have a sister that sometimes catches us on replay. She is in France and working in Switzerland. So we got to cover this story too. So this is what's going on with our kin folks that happen to be in Europe with them clear people that's causing all this, causing all these problems. So the EU has declared an energy crisis, and it's about to get worse, is what it looks like to me. So Putin, y'all know Vladimir, he done officially halted all the gas to Germany Nord Stream 1, saying they about to do some maintenance. When they turn it back on, it's going to be at 20%. He done cut, France going to be cut off as of tomorrow. Hey, Bianca. How you doing, beautiful? Yeah, France going to be shut off as of tomorrow. They not giving them no more gas, period. They say that's the end of that because y'all ain't paid your gas bill. I didn't say it. They said it. So I don't know why he putting them out there like they all stay in the projects and he telling their business. But this is what he said. He said, y'all ain't paid y'all bill from July. Y'all still owe this money. You know I'm not accepting nothing but rubles until you pay me my money. You getting shut off as of September 1st. By my reckoning, that is tomorrow. So by tomorrow, there will be no more gas going into France. And Germany is in trouble too. Okay? Now that Nord Stream 2 is supposed to be completed. I told y'all Creepy Sleepy Joe running around making statements talking about that, you know, he's going to make sure it don't never get turned on. You can't make sure nothing. You done put us in so much trouble and debt. Somebody need to catch you at the Walmart parking lot and beat the hell out you. You can't make sure nothing. And if you think for 1 minute them people gonna be freezing to death and that man offered to turn that Nord Stream 2 on and you think they not gonna green light it, you as dumb as you look. Okay, and dumb as everybody who voted for you should feel. Hey, Deborah Harris. He's silly. He's silly. The energy prices are going up right now. They're not going to go up. They're going up now. A lot of people have already seen higher bills, and there are people that's overseas in the UK running businesses. And one lady ended up, well, actually, she was in, I want to say it was either England or Ireland one. I don't want to tell it wrong, but Miss Lady had a bill for almost 10,000 euro. 10,000 euro. It is ridiculous. Jackie say Uncle Pootie don't be playing. He said what he said and he meant what he meant. Yeah, he said that. I don't know why they playing with him. Oh, Egypt Nile is in the building. What's going on? I almost missed you sliding past me, girl. You say your electric bill was double what it was this time last year. Mine too, and I don't appreciate it. I don't. Yeah, 10,000 euros what that lady bill was. Meanwhile, when she posted about it on social media, Polar Dummy had a Ukrainian flag in her darn profile picture. I say, baby, the same thing they telling you to support is why you over there gonna have to sell your blood, your bone marrow, and one of your kidneys to pay your goddamn bill. Okay? Moving right along with this same story, Poland right now is telling their citizens to prepare to freeze. You're gonna freeze. They got the folks lining up in their personal cars and they packing as much coal as they can into these people's personal cars for them to take home. This is absolutely terrible, y'all. This is terrible. It really is. And right now, what they're forecasting for the UK, they're saying that what they're estimating is probably that about 25% of the people in the UK are not going to be able to afford to heat their homes this winter. And them people get cold up there, y'all. Because you know they way up yonder, way up there. And he done told them, y'all keep playing, get ready for a dark winter and probably the next few. They need to leave that man alone. Kobe say, Vlad say Europe raised their paddle, but didn't have the money. Sure didn't. Sure didn't. Now don't be at the auction waving your paddle around, waving it in the air and waving it like you just don't care. I hope you got the bread. Yes, terrible and terrifying. Because like I said, and like I always continue to say, there are Black people in all of these Western countries, and more times than not, our people are the ones who are on the lower end of the economic spectrum. There go my sweetie pie. Hey, Escra Marty. What's going on? No, for real though. Like, this when they start talking about get prepared to freeze, and you seeing German people who ain't never cut down a tree going chopping down trees because they can't buy what they normally are able to buy to sustain themselves when things get when temperatures get to where they're heading. This is about to be very bad. Now, when it comes to us knowing that the gas prices are about to go up again, y'all put some ideas in the chat. I can't do all the thinking. I'm not that smart. Put some ideas in the chat for how y'all can kind of prepare for that. Like, I don't know what to tell you to do. I mean, maybe if you got two vehicles, keep one of them full at all times. Don't let the gas run out. Maybe keep topping it off. You know what I'm saying? So that way when the prices go up, you can kind of just maybe drive a little bit less and drag the gas out. I don't know if it's smart to, I mean, hell, putting the money on a gas card ain't gonna help you, because then when you go to spend it, you're still not gonna get but so many gallons for it. Most people do not have what it takes to store gasoline because it's so dangerous. We talking about fumes, and we got all these record temperatures. So I really don't know. Vanessa say maybe try to, ride share, split it with somebody. Yeah, don't let that gas go past half, no matter what you do. Yvette say, yeah, they keep warning of high electricity bills. Government have given a cost of living payments to low income homes. I hope it's enough, sis. I really truly hope it's enough. It's very concerning for me that we got people and we can't even do nothing over here because we struggling. They got us down so bad we can't even say, hey, let's donate, let's put our money together and do that. Over here with the royal family, with this channel, we literally are only able to help support one hungry family per month. That's all we can do, and we got a decent amount of ladies over here. We can help one family per month, and in the grand scheme of things, considering how bad things are about to get, man, that it's almost embarrassing. That's all we can do. It's not even a drop in the bucket. I'm gonna keep doing it. Now, don't get me wrong, but what the hell? You know what I'm saying? He'll say connect with folks and take turns driving to run errands 1 week. Another week, someone from your circle. That might help. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Get you like a whole errand team or something. I don't know what y'all would call it, like a chain, almost like a chain letter for errands or something. Like, I don't know. But, do some of that stuff. Like, find a way to work together, because at this point, if we don't figure out how to work together, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Angie's so crazy talking about, can I be on the list? The list to help out. You want to make some of them home visits, get on that list. Okay. So speaking of energy and nonsense and everything else, right? Vet say they gave $406 in July, and then the same again in October. I mean, that's something. Listen, let me tell you something, Vet. That's more than America gave us. They drove us all the way down to nothing, forcing people to spend up their savings. They want to make sure all of us are in the poorhouse. They setting fires in New Mexico, taking people houses, and then telling them they got to give part of the money to put their stuff back, and they ain't gave so much as a dime. They ain't doing nothing for us. So even though I know that might not be the most, let's be grateful a little bit, because, girl, if you was over here, you wouldn't have got nothing. I'm telling you. For real, for real. That's all we could do. Vanessa said, if you low income, Amazon Fresh will deliver your food for free. Yeah, but they're not gonna pay for it. They ain't finna pay for it. Now that's the real punchline. That's the real punchline. And if you order your food over, like, I think $35, delivery free anyway. But you got to first have them $35 to buy your food. And you and I can do it, but let's be honest, we got a lot of our folks that can't afford to do that, and a lot of the same people who can't afford them $35 to order on Amazon Fresh are the same ones that the government is telling you not poor enough to get stamps. They want you darn near destitute, dirty, sleeping outdoors under a bridge before they'll give you any help. Yvette say they don't like to give. The fact that they are makes me wonder how bad it's gonna get. Pretty doggone bad, sis. Pretty doggone bad. Lily, you eating and listening. Thank you, sissy. Say just a thought so you don't have to drive. Yeah. I mean, we just got to be real. Like, things are bad, and I don't really know a way around it. Y'all know I love to think outside the box. I love to be positive, but I don't really know a way around this one. It don't look good. That's all I can say, being honest. Um, but speaking of energy, California, we talked about them. This will be the third day in a row. This is one of the most ridiculous states in this country. Saying that gets expensive too. Instacart, those delivery charges and other fees can be hefty. That's true. But like sis say, if you do Amazon right and you got money for the food, there is no delivery charge once you're over $35. Needs to say, even if you're sleeping under the bridge, it's still difficult. Yes, it is. Hey, Red Majestic Diva. Vanessa said, yeah, me too, but I don't either, sis. It doesn't look good. Yeah, it don't. It just don't. But let's talk about California with their ridiculous tales. Shout out to y'all surviving in California. Y'all the real OG triple OGs. Okay? You say you got room for me in Haiti? Yes. 7 suites with their own bath, kitchenette, and guest houses. Dr. J, don't fool me now. You see my email? Holla at a girl. Because let me tell you something. I'm always ready to go. I'm not married to this country. I don't like these people. I never have. If you got room for a girl, listen, I will come down there and chill in Haiti in a minute. In a minute. Listen, hit my email so I can holler at you if I need to make a run before I can get to the other side of the ocean. If I need to get over there first, let me know. Don't fool me, because I'll show be, girl, let your girl in. You scared of the Cali news, but I mean that. Shout out to the people in Cali, because y'all are the real OGs. So now, y'all know I told you, they say they getting ready to ban gas cars. But how about now California is asking residents not to charge their electric cars? Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? They want to ban the gas powered cars. And now they asking residents not to charge their electric cars, talking about because of rolling blackouts. So how the hell are you telling everybody to get electric cars, but you claiming that your darn power grid can't even support these people charging their cars? I'm sick of California. I'm sick of California. You say, that's right, making your way outside this country. I'm trying to tell you. And sis, look, listen, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I'll come right on down there. Sure will. Say it's not Cali, it's bedrock twist. That's funny. So they about to blow the entire grid before 2035. They might be. I don't trust them. You say, girl, me too. Listen, I don't have no problem running from this place. Say, why are they trying to immobilize us? That's a real good question, ain't it? That's a real good question, ain't it? When a question is that deep, you gotta tell yourself that the answer might be real sinister. Kids say, what in the hell? I knew it. If folks fall for this electric car BS, they're going to raise the price of electricity expeditiously. Or they could just decide to shut off your ability to charge your car, and now you still immobile. Now you on foot trying to escape whatever the hell they getting ready to do to you. And and I know most Americans ain't in shape to run from nothing. Yours truly included. I got to get my cardio back up, because I feel like we about to be in war games in just about a minute. Kobe, you over there in California too. Listen, y'all, like I said, y'all the real G's. LJ Forever say they want them people to get a windmill or solar panel on top of their car. Shaking my head. Hell, the solar panels ain't working on top of the house. What it's gonna do for the car? Tara's saying it's other things we wouldn't like about this country too. It's always something, ain't it? Say it's rough out there in Cali. I don't know what made y'all how them old people say what possessed you. I don't know what possessed y'all to go over there. I ain't going. I wasn't never going. The ground don't even know how to be still. I can't fool with it. My balance ain't that good. Another Cali child, all these California folks. All I know is if anything jump off, y'all better have my back. Because y'all can survive all that stuff they got going on out there. Mudslides, fires, droughts, the governor, the prices, the gas, the food. If y'all can survive all that, if anything jump off, I'm looking for all y'all to have my back. Kobe say, We can't water our plants till after 8 on Thursday and Friday. We get fines. I'm telling you, y'all go through a lot. Jackie say even Elon Musk has sense enough to say we still need oil and I can't stand him. Well, I mean, water's wet. Kids say they gonna have us like Fred Flintstone in a minute. Yabba dabba do, sure will. If you go along with it. Vanessa say been there since the late 80s. It was cheap. Yeah, they done slid up on you now. That's what they say. Don't charge the cars. Not your twist mama said, I guess y'all better than us. I'm not immune to my own word. You know what? Because that is your line. You sure better than me because I can't do it. Gaby say right here in Arizona is 2 seconds away, turning into California 2.0. You know what's going to happen when there's an influx of people moving into an area like that? It actually, the people who had the housing market, they'll raise their prices so they can take advantage of the people moving in. Yep, you said it. Bedrock. Bedrock. Hey, I am unique. You got me, Rochelle. That's what I'm talking about. I need some backup. I don't feel secure. They ever say bicycles are even expensive, and pedaling in 3-digit temperatures a death wish. Sure is. Listen, we can buy y'all some bicycles over here in Houston and break them down and ship them. But they might charge y'all a fee to receive the package. You know how they are over there. But anyway, another thing y'all might want to know before we get on to the gossip. I ain't gonna drag y'all on the news too bad today. Taiwan shots have been fired. Them fools done fired real bullets at a drone, at one of them China drones. I don't know what the hell they were smoking. I guess because Biden just announced that he's approving for us to give them, talking about selling, give them $1 billion worth of our artillery and weaponry and equipment and stuff. And I'm sitting here like, you out your mind. They might be done started some real bull crap. It might get ugly. Meanwhile, this is right after the Pentagon just announced that our weapons and military equipment is at an all-time low. And right now, because they done sent everything to the Ukraine, even though only 30% of what we sent actually went to them people. The rest of it ended up in a plane that went down in Greece with that white powder. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We talked about it. So did. So anyway, hold on. Who else got somewhere to stay? I see people talking about where we can run to. Wait a minute, because I see who this. Y'all know I'm paying attention. Don't leave me out. Everybody got somewhere to run and I'm stuck. Don't y'all do it. Not your twins mama telling Dr. Ivy girl, let your sis know how much you charging to rent one of them guest houses. I ain't no Dr. Ivy girl had no guest house. Hey, let me know too. Don't leave me out. I can't outrun nobody. I got a bad leg and my butt too big. It ain't gonna work. I need help. All the help. So yeah, they did that. We don't know what China gonna do. I can almost guarantee you it ain't gonna be pretty. Okay. Hey, man, Reeves. I'm just saying, I'm watching all the chat today. If anybody got a escape hatch, just call me Joseph because I'm running. Okay? I am running. Me is. So anyway, that's Dr. J 1913. You asking for the wrong person. I'm like, who else got somewhere to run? And ain't nobody told me. He'll say, when I become a multimillionaire, I'm buying a house in Barbados. Y'all can come with me. You better hope we can get the multi-millions of dollars before the dollar ain't worth but 10 cents. Dr. J says she got us, man. Hey, Serene. What's up, sis? Hey, Cha-Cha. LJ say, I don't trust 80-something-year-old men who only got a limited time left here to be making life and death decisions. You crazy. But you're right, though. You're right. They probably thinking they can drink blood or whatever and stay alive forever. You know, they dealing in all kind of witchcraft and sorcery. But anyway, let's get on to the funny papers. Let's get to the funny papers. So first of all, this story, I want to handle this one right. Dr. Ivy girl say, right, it ain't me. Okay, because girl, I was about to say, you mean to tell me you got somewhere to run and you didn't offer a spot to your sis? Oh no. But listen, this is the first one we got to handle real quick. Child Candy was talking to page 6, Candy Burris that is, And you know what? She's right. And I'm with her when she right. I might not, dig her on a lot of stuff, but she was right about this. So she went to talking about how people just been sitting up bullying and attacking her child about her weight. Candy is right, and she can't get no write up. Because y'all know Riley posted them pictures, and people went to saying, oh, is she pregnant? She looked pregnant, this, that, and the third. The girl done lost weight, and people still talking about she looked pregnant. I didn't see pregnant. I don't even know where they came up with that from. But I'm with her on that. And she was talking about the fact that it really upsets her. And I understand it because I'd have been pissed off too. You bothered my baby. I'd have pulled a Cardi B. I'd have been in the comment section looking at your profile and roasting the hell out you live and in living color. She's right about it. And I'm going to tell you what bothers me. What bothers me is how comfortable people are picking apart people's children as long as those children are black girls. If it's a black girl, everybody get real comfortable attacking and picking them children apart. So shout out to Candy for letting them people know that she don't appreciate y'all bothering her baby. I went and found a nice picture of her and everything because she's in the right and I'm on her side with that one. Leave that woman's child alone. Some people think it's cute to make little snide remarks against people, kids. It's not. And the only reason you're doing it is because you ain't did it to the right person yet. When you do it to the right person and you get what you're really looking for, then you'll learn how to keep people cheering name out your mouth. Period. Uh-oh, it's the birthday girl. Hey, birthday girl. Happy birthday, Kimber Monique. There she go, y'all. There she go. All right. Kia say she could have been on her time of the month. Everything ain't pregnancy. She could have been retaining water. I hate the way some of us act when it comes to black women and girls. It's disgusting. And what really pissed me off was the fact that I can remember people saying when Candy went and got them churn Ace and what's the little girl named Blaze? Like, Riley looked like she could be the mama. It's like, I know y'all think that sound cute or it sounds slick or something. It don't. It's lazy. You thought you stuck the land and you didn't. Ain't nobody laughing at that but somebody else who have a problem with black women. Oh, shoot. The truth teller say, please leave people, kids alone. Somebody gonna hurt you behind their children. And you right about it. And you right about it. Like I say, they keep doing stuff like that because they ain't ran into the right person yet. When they go bothering the right people, children, they gonna get just what they looking for. Right. I thought Riley looked good. I'm gonna tell you the only thing that bothered me when I saw her picture with that weight loss. In my heart, as a mama, I felt like I hope that baby didn't go pulling that weight off because people was picking on her. Now, if she lost the weight just because she wanted to, cool. Right, just Jules JG. Our own people pick on our beautiful black girls. Oh, Dirty Santana is a perfect example. He sure is. Nisa say, didn't something similar happen with Garcelle's son? These fans are ruthless to the child. It's so sad. I don't think that's what happened to Garcelle's son at all. If you ask me, if I had my guess, I believe who them bots was hired by his mama. And they weren't bothering that little boy. They was making comments on that big boy, from my understanding. And ain't nobody copying the hiring the bots. And I believe Garcelle did it herself. Now, if you ask me, that's just what I think. Yeah, she's a pretty girl, and people just pick with her because she ain't a toothpick. How about she don't have to be? King Sankara say, because I drag you into hell by mine. As you should. As you should. Hey, my plum. Vanessa say, I agree. Leave Miss Riley alone. She's beautiful to me. Been through enough with her mammy. She showed hell. And that's why I said what I said. When I saw her lose that weight, I said, wow, she lost a considerable amount of weight. And I remember somebody saying, no, she didn't. She's still big, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, nah, that baby done lost a lot of weight. And then when this last picture came out, I say, oh, this baby did lose a lot of weight. And then I heard all the nasty comments that came after. Oh, she looked like she pregnant. Oh, she shouldn't have did this. Oh, she should. First of all, leave black girls alone. Can y'all normalize letting black women and black girls do what they do without you telling them what they should have did? How about maybe what you should have did was left her the hell alone? How about maybe what you should have did was tended to your own goddamn business? It just gets to be a little bit much. So when I saw the weight loss, the first thing crossed my mind was I hope that baby did not go lose weight because people was picking on her. He'll say, look how they did Blue Ivy. I always have and still think she was a cutie pie as a baby, and now she's a gorgeous 10-year-old. Oh yeah, they did that baby real dirty because she was a black girl that looked black, and it pissed them off. And we need to normalize pointing that stuff out. And don't be soft on the people that's doing this stuff either. Don't spare their feelings. Don't spare them at all, because these are people who didn't even feel like they should spare a child. Hey, Cena. Hey, Miss Gigi. That's right. Leave people your name out your mouth. Simple and plain. That's it. That's all. Kimber say, I feel bad for Riley because she ain't asked to be no celebrity. Sure didn't. Dr. J say, my kinfolk thought I was joking. It took 7 years to build, but those hurricane windows and doors ain't cheap. I used to steal like a skyscraper. Well, I be dang. You use steel. I about to say used to steal. I read that wrong. You use steel. Yeah, it's good to use steel because you know you're on the island. Them storms be coming through. It ain't no joke. That listen, I'm not here with the twins friends coming for them. Had a talk with those friends, then texted the mamas. Adults can catch these hands, foots, and the like. I'm not mad at you. I'm not. Kobe Cole say, yes, black girls get their work. I'm convinced Bobby Christina was depressed. She didn't look like Whitney and couldn't sing. I believe it. Because when you're a black girl, if they can find any flaw, they're going to drag it to death. And it ain't going to be like, good natured, ribbing. It's going to be real hateful, mean, scathing stuff. Like, leave our girls alone. Leave the children alone. True Teller said, I bet you it was black people making them rude comments. You know it was. Some of them I like. Some of them I actually like. So I ain't going to say no names, but that ain't cool. Rochelle said, people talk about you even when you are skinny and tan. Sure do. All you got to be is a black girl. That's all you got to be. Mary, girl, how you doing? It's so good to see you. Wait, you say I get my gas and A1 fuel in the Bahamas. Okay, I was laughing at D. Marie, not you. Just Jewel say they hated on Blue Ivy because she was a black girl with black features, lip, nose, and textured hair. Right, and I think what upset them the most about her beautiful black, phenotypically African features was that they were all on this little black girl who is ultra rich. I think it bothers them. And the fact that she was born into wealth and she gonna live in wealth for all of her days, and she's a little black girl, I think that's what disturbs the hell out of them. Sunshine say, my head lifted up so fast. Who in the chat stealing what? Working and listening. You so crazy. I read wrong. My sister ain't stealing. You so crazy. King said, Carr say, it's sad the level of hatred toward black women, especially when it's coming from black men, despite the sexuality. Just saying. Right, because a lot of that black woman hate, a lot of that misogynoir, it comes from gay, straight, bi, what's all them terms, fluid, dry, I don't know what they call them, but whatever they call them, it comes from all types of men. It don't come from one type of black men, and people like to say, oh, it's heterosexual black men is the issue. No, baby. Black men, period, have an issue, and I feel like the brothers that's not on that bull crap need to start checking them jokers that are. LJ forever saying the main people talking about people's looks. Ooh, got looks that can make a pilot want to turn around and threaten to press charges. God dang. I love it. I love it. Mary say took a steady break and caught alive. I miss you too, boo. I do. All right. Don't worry. You're going to do it. You're going to get them letters behind your name so your ignorant family over here can brag and say, we know a sister with some letters behind her name. We proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Say, look how they treat Snoop's daughter. Oh, yes. They treat that girl real bad, and it's so ugly. Miss Gigi say, people just can't be positive. That girl did the reverse of the freshman 15. She lost the pounds and looks good. They just jealous because they not wealthy. Right. If she was wealthy and clear or clear adjacent, it would be acceptable. But the fact that she black and wealthy is disturbing them. Right. They hate that she is filthy rich. That's exactly what they hate. They're real mad about it. They're real salty, real bitter. Okay. They need to be careful. That leads to high blood pressure. But anyway, Tyrese, y'all, let's talk about Tyrese. Child, Tyrese got a look. I guess you could call it good news. It sounds like bad news to me, but maybe it's good news to him. Because apparently his clear adjacent ex-wife, sister girl, was asking for $20,000 every month in child support. And I was wanting to know, what the hell is you buying them children for $20,000 a month? Well, anyway, the judge split the difference, y'all. So Tyrese ain't got to cry. He ain't got to get online and cry. The judge said you're gonna pay $10,000 a month in child support. I would still love to know what in the name of God is you gonna buy them babies that cost $10,000 every month. Now I can see you might have a month or two where you got to spend $10,000, but every month you gonna spend 10. Girl, all right. You know them babies gonna be good and spoiled. I love it. Spoil the babies, spoil the babies. So that's a little good news and a little bad news for Tyrese, because I can't imagine you being excited about $10,000 a month to child support. These men need to learn how to maintain their marriages and keep their homes. That's what they need to do. And a lot of them, they be complaining about child support. You know how they tell women, if you would just get married. So guess what? If you would just get married and then stay married and don't cheat on your wife and do the things you're supposed to do and take out the trash and keep your six-pack and don't raise your voice in the house, then you could keep your wife and you wouldn't have to spend $10,000 a month in child support. Ooh, child, I believe so. I believe it is the one baby. I think so, Gaby. Child, that thing tickled me so bad. But y'all know I had to do it because you know that's how they do sisters. Oh, if y'all would lose weight and stop talking back and learn to submit and blase squaze boop 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 and blah blah smackety. So let's flip that right back. If you men would learn not to be out here hoe hopping and get married and be decent and be respectable and go to church on Sundays and help her with the chores and take out the trash without her asking you, and don't raise your voice in the house, and don't be watching football all the time. You know, pay attention to what she needs and stop worrying about lining up your hair. Stop worrying about having waves in your hair. Stop worrying about being on the internet and talking on the phone and stuff. And then you could keep your wife, and then you wouldn't have to pay child support. See how that works? I love it. It's everything. 10 racks. Lord, Miss MO1 got him to the penny, baby. $10,690. Cut the check. Since you couldn't see it go, since you couldn't keep a woman, cut the check. Cut the check. Oh, yeah. Cut the check. Cut that check. Cut that check, baby. Cut the check, Tyrese. But shout out to you because you escaped 20,000. You did. That's right, Just Jewish JG. That's right. Go on and whole shame them. Out here sticking everything that walk in the streets. I believe they'll even stick a cockroach when they fall dead, and they, you know how them cockroaches, they lay on their back and cock their legs up. I think they'll stick one of them too with their nasty selves. He say, dang, that baby got a salary for real. She get the cute baby and 10 G's a month. Sound like a good deal to me. I mean, if the baby's cute, I ain't seen the baby, but I hope so. If not, the baby's precious. Miss Gigi say he didn't call her his black, but didn't he call her his black queen? I've not gotten past that statement yet. Yes, that's his black queen. But if he had behaved himself and learned how to actually be a king, then he could have kept his wife and he wouldn't have to pay over 10 racks every month in child support. Tara say, right, stop being dirty Monday through Friday, trying to get some from you, then wash up on the weekend and cheat. Right. That's why you got to pay it, because you couldn't keep no woman. That's why you got to pay it. That's right. But listen. More with the funny papers. Child, why Chris Rock is campaigning for another slap? Yeah, he escaped 20 racks. You know, he escaped 20 racks. It's a lot of people don't get to escape 20 racks. It's a lot of people don't never get asked for 20 racks because there's a lot of people ain't got 20 racks to give up. So shout out to him for even having it. Okay, let's be real. I'm real proud of you that you got that kind of money, but he did escape the 20 racks. He did. That's clear adjacent. But he called her his black queen, even though she ain't got no black in her. Yes. But yeah, Chris Rock is campaigning for another slap. Yes. So Nicole Brown Simpson's sister piped up about his slap equals murder joke because I didn't get it either. Talking about telling her to go back to the restaurant. What the restaurant got to do with you getting slapped by Will Smith at the Oscars? I'm like, so you basically want somebody else to slap you. Now you want this clear woman to go to the gym, work out for a few months, and meet you somewhere in California and LA around the way and lay the smackdown. I wouldn't even be mad at her. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If I seen her, I'll fist bump her. Shout out to you, girl. But he definitely was campaigning for another slap. When he first said it, I told y'all that was in poor taste. Well, baby, this lady done weighed in and she said that this murder joke lacked logic and basic connection, and it was lame. Just Jewel say, I hope she's saving 20% of that money because if not, it's not gonna last forever. Well, here's the problem. Even if she saved the money, we done covered over here on the porch that the money ain't gonna be worth nothing. If she's smart, she gonna spend money on the baby every other month, and every in the alternating months, take them 10,000 and just be buying gold, just be stockpiling gold. Now she got somebody to finance her gold for her if she's smart enough to buy some. Let's wait and see. Right, Nisa. Chris searching for residual slapping because from what I heard, ever since Will Smith, of all people, slapped fire at you, every time you do stand-up comedy, you talking about it. So maybe he just need to get slapped by multiple people to give him some actual material. Because y'all know and I know that Negro ain't funny. He made his money shucking and jiving and dragging his knuckles. Say Chris Rock don't want to risk an OJ slap. OJ ain't gonna slap him for that. Hell, OJ ain't care about that woman. That's why she gone. Let me mind my business. Ooh, let me mind my business. But yeah, Chris is out here, he cruising for another slap. Now speaking of the cruise, y'all know that girl Masika Kalisha. Her name tickles me because I swear for M&M's. I know before she managed to get her a rap baby that she had her name on somebody's housing list, Masika Kalisha. Well, baby, Masika Kalisha is suing Hazel E and Zeus Network for their conversation. Now, y'all remember the Zeus Network had the conversation, and the conversation, they went to scrapping and fighting like they do. And her wig got snatched. Now, at the time, Hazel E bragged that she was the one that snatched the girl wig. Now she's saying, "Oh no, I never touched her." The girl says she was assaulted. She was section battered and frauded. And her attorneys had asked them people not to display none of the attack, not even an edited version. They did it anyway, and she is seeking $6 million in damages. Now I don't know. I know Lemuel Plummer, Mama and them was in the media for a very long time, and those people have a lot of money. Shout out to the Plumbers. I love to see Black families with generational wealth. I don't want to see you lose it because your son is having these ghetto shows on Zeus, but that girl is seeking $6 million. Now, Mama Plumber, Daddy Plumber, talk with your boy. This don't look right. Nacho Twin say Chris record may be scratched from the slap. And keeps going back to the same lame spot of his song. He gonna learn about disrespecting people, but what I want to see is, I did see how people could automatically understand that was disrespectful because the lady's clear and dead. But I don't know how they didn't see the disrespect before. But who am I? You say whom? Kalisha Masika. Ain't she got a baby with that one-eyed boy? Masika. Ain't she got a baby with that one-eyed boy? Did your C apps come through? You flying. Let me look. Make I look. Yes. Wait. No. Yes. No. It did. It did. Yes, it did. Thanks, sis. Appreciate you. Okay. I'll take care of that. She flying. Look at her. Balling, boy. I love my big sis. I'm so proud. When I grow up, just like you. As soon as I get through raising children and fussing at people and grandbabies, then I'm going to grow up and I'm going to be balling too. So I hope she got paid. That's all. We're gonna see if she get the money. We're gonna see. Right, the OJ slap might be a high five. I'm just saying. Say she need to stop with the $6 million. If they let her file it, file it. I guess you gotta go high and see what they settle at. Ain't that the boy with the one eye? Fetty Wap, Fetty Wap. Ain't he got one eye? Quiet Storm 87 said we need 27 more likes. I know y'all ain't doing me like that. Come on, help your girl out. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, the one-eyed boy. That's the baby daddy, right? Lord, you call him the Cyclops known as Fetty Wap. Is WAP like W-O-P or W-A-P? Well, either one. I'm assuming you say WAP. You call the man One-Eyed Willie. Merciful Father. LJ say they said the baby wasn't the Cyclops on his way to prison for drug dealing. But I thought they confirmed that was that boy baby. Hey, Cricket. You say she trying because Fetty locked up. Well, I mean, she got to do something. We don't know what her actual skill set is or if she got one, but she cruising for $6 million. She is cruising for $6 million. Now, next up in the funny papers, real quick, they caught y'all friend Kim Kardashian photoshopping again. They done caught her. This fool is up here. And get this, she photoshops the weirdest stuff. I guess now that she done left Blackistan, she photoshopping stuff to make it smaller. So this fool done went so far as to Photoshop her trapezius muscle at the top of her neck and shoulder. So this fool is photoshopping the top of her shoulder to look like it got a dent in it, so it'll look like she got a neck like a swan. Why the hell you want a bird neck? I don't know. This girl is weird, but I thought it was funny. I'm like, okay, so now we acting like we don't even have muscles that hold our neck together. Now we got bird necks and curves in our shoulders. All right, but shout out to you. Shout out to you, strange little girl. Next up, Sha'Carri Richardson done won. Now, I want to see all these people who had all these rude, nasty jokes about Sha'Carri because the girl was grieving and going through a lot, and them people traumatized her. They didn't let her perform, and she was going through all these emotional issues. And all the black woman, all the He-Man black woman haters came out to attack Sha'Carri. Oh, she losing. That's what she get for smoking reefer. They picked at her nails. They picked at her hair. They just clowned her for everything. They even clowned her for being a lesbian. They like everything about this lady. They just smooth attacked for no reason. So where y'all at? I'm gonna wait right here. I'm waiting. I mean, where are all the He-Man black woman haters? Where they at? Needs to say bird neck is a bird sound about right. Is a bird neck for a bird sounds about right. It's true. It's true. Yeah, she done left Blackistan, Egypt. She been left Blackistan. She said, when she went to talking to Pistol Peck and Pete, she was through with Blackistan. Oh, yes. Yes, Sha'Carri. I think Sha'Carri is dope, too. And get this, she didn't just win the 100 meter. She didn't just win the 100 meter at the Luzerne athletic meet. No, she won and beat the Olympic champion, Miss Elaine Thompson. Is that Hera out of Jamaica? Shout out to her. You know, another extremely talented young lady. And because somebody got to be in first and somebody got to be in second. This time it was Sha'Carri. So that really clearly lets you know if that girl had been on top of her game, y'all wouldn't have never even got them jokes off. But it was just the idea that how dare you be so brazen about how you want to express the way you look, black girl? How dare you be so brazen about wanting to speak the way that you want to speak in the manner and the terms and the tone that you comfortable speaking in? We need to attack you. And it initially started with the clear people, and then I saw dusty, dingy, black looking men that appeared to be musky and have dingleberries just come crawling out of the cracks and crevices to attack this young lady. I just want to see where y'all at now, though. Where y'all at now? Gaby said, we knew she had the potential to be great. Glad to see her on the straight path. She was already on the path. The girl just went through something. It's like people don't allow black women room to go through nothing. We can't go through nothing. Down to the smallest person. I'm a whole nobody on a YouTube channel. And do you know it was people literally trying to demand attention from me after I had to lose my mama. It was still people demanding attention, like they just refused to allow a Black woman to go through anything. You just can't go through nothing. Because if you do, they waiting there to attack everything about you, including your womanhood. Well, actually, one of them, Shakara ended at 29 seconds, and Elaine ended at 30 at the 30th second. But at the end of the day, she beat her. She beat her. That part. She beat the Olympic champ. So all that, oh, she not that good. Oh, she lost again. All this stuff that they do to poke and antagonize Black women. I just want to see all those same people come crawling back out of the crevices and cracks of people's toilets where you live. And I want to see what you have to say about this young Black woman now. That's all I'm saying. Just wondering. Oh, and real quick, remember we talked about that boy that played on BMF that's supposed to be played Meech or whatever. Remember they had got them charges. Hey DH, what's up, boo? Remember he had them charges for stealing that $250,000 watch. Well, the case was dismissed and he was back on social media posting and he was showing he had a watch that was covered in diamonds right then. So his case is dismissed. Look like he's not gonna go to jail, and that's a good thing because you play a criminal on TV, baby. Don't try to be one in real life. Yvette said, I'm happy for her. People love to kick us when we're down. They do. Right. But you know how it is, though. Don't try to do that in real life. You're doing that on television. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. But don't go get in trouble in real life. So the case got dropped. That's the moral of the story. He ain't got to go to jail. Good for him. Good on him. We don't want you to go to jail. Don't say he get it from his daddy. His daddy wasn't stealing watches. Don't do that. Especially not on this channel, because them people can still reach folks even though they locked up. And I don't need that smoke because all they see on you is LJ Forever. They see my real name and real face. Okay? Now I don't care about YouTube, folks. I do care about real people with real power and real connections that can really touch you. I care about all of that. Okay? All right. That's what I'm saying. Needs to stick to acting. That's all he got to do. Just stick to acting, young man. And I'm glad you ain't got to go to jail. But I'm not finna talk and say nothing crazy about your daddy. Not over here on this porch. That is the official statement. Okay? So, real quick on this one. Real quick. Remember we talked about that man that got on that bus and cussed out them little bitty children, them little elementary school kids? Y'all, he had the nerve to make an apology. And y'all got time to hear his apology? Do y'all have time to hear the bus cussing daddy's apology? Y'all might find it interesting. You might. I can't swear that you will, but you might. If y'all got time to hear it, I'll go on and pull it. If you got time to hear it, I'll pull it and let y'all hear it. Y'all got time, Nisa? You got time? Okay, kids say, oh Lord, yes. Okay. Well, I guess that's that on that. Let's go ahead and hear the bus cussing daddy's apology for cussing out elementary school children. Yeah, I don't know how you just apologize for that like it was nothing. LJ Forever say LOL disclaimer. The views from LJ Forever is not the opinion of the host Seanitra. Thank you very much, LJ. I love you for that. Hey, look out for me. With delays, what's going on? How you been? Good to see you. Y'all got time? Mm-hmm. I don't know how either, but y'all gonna see this. Ooh. That doggone Egypt. I said, I'm off now, so I got all the time. Okay. All right. I'm glad to know you're doing good with delays. All right, so let's go and get into it. Because y'all ready to get into it. And since y'all is ready, then I'm as ready. Let's all be ready together. All right. Let's go and get to the bus cussing daddy and his apology. The bus cussing daddy and his apology.
Apologize to everybody that I offended.
Okay, yep, that's the one. That's the one. Okay, bet. So let me share the screen. This gonna be the last one we laugh at before we go. You just finished eating the Papa Do's. Dang, I wish I was there, man. Yeah, people's trying to support that, but we finna see what he say. And then we gonna talk about it. All right, let's go.
Apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents. I want to apologize to JCPS. I want to apologize to the school bus driver also, because at the end of the day, I did act out of character. My child was being bullied since last year. School been notified, parent been notified. Nobody's done nothing about it. Then next thing you know, my daughter, she gets jumped on the school bus. And apologize to everybody that I offended.
Hold on, there's
all
more.
the kids and parents.
Wait, no. They showing the. I don't want to see the cussing. Hold on. Because there's a slide that actually where it's this whole long drawn out thing. We gonna get it. Let me slide on down, y'all. Let's slide. Because y'all got to hear this. It's really ridiculous. Hold on. Did I miss it? Y'all give me a second. Because I think this might be the one right here. But give me just a second. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. I think. Let's see. No. Y'all give me a second because I want y'all to hear this whole bogus apology. I want y'all to hear this whole bogus apology. Yeah. It was the fact that him like he was really making excuses. Y'all gonna hear all of it. Chris Rock went to sitting up there comparing being slapped by Will Smith to Nicole Brown Smith being killed. And myself, as well as that girl's sister, thought that was in poor taste. And I think everybody looking knew that was in poor taste. Everybody but Chris Rock, because you know he is the donkey. He is a real human donkey. And I think that's the nicest way I can put it. Because he is a whole donkey. That's why I say he cruising for another slap. He wants somebody else to slap him so he can actually have something to talk about on stage again. See, this is when, you know, and let me say this while I'm looking for the rest of this man's bogus apology, right? This is when I get irritated with the Illuminati people. If you want to accuse somebody of some Illuminati or some rituals or something, why the hell y'all ain't accused Chris Rock? Why ain't nobody asked the question how the hell he got famous for being a comedian and he ain't funny worth a darn? Why ain't nobody asked that question? Or is that question only when you see black women making money? Is that when everybody becomes the Illuminati? When a black man with absolutely no talent gets paid, nobody says anything. Is that how this works? I'm only asking for a friend. I was just wondering. It didn't add up for me. And you know, I just take into account that I'm not that smart. And maybe that's why I haven't put two and two together. Why it's only black women that do rituals to get money. Black women could never just be talented and make money. It's always got to be witchcraft for us. It's gonna always be witchcraft for us. But then again, like I said, let me hush because y'all know I'm not that smart. These are the days that I'm glad I'm not that smart. Nisa said, thank you. That's the $1 million question, sis. Right. How did he get paid with no talent? He's never been funny. He never told a joke to even make you chuckle. How did he get rich? Stinkingly rich. How? Because he got the money. I'm just curious as to how it happened like that. Were there no rituals available? Where the Illuminati talk at? I ain't heard nobody accuse him of the Illuminati yet. That stupid mess. But what do I know? Hold on, y'all. I think I got the whole long one. Yeah, I got it. All right, so let's watch it so y'all can hear this whole fake apology. Rashika say he funny looking if that counts. I think it should count for something. He just say he was only funny when he was the crackhead. He wasn't even funny then. He was just authentic. And I don't know whether that's funny or sad. Just saying. So now let's get the rest of this bogus apology, y'all. Let's get it. This is irritating. I'm being such an old lady right now.
I wanted to clear up everything that was said and apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents. I want to apologize to JCPS. I want to apologize to the school bus driver also, because at the end of the day, I did act out of character. So I do take responsibility for that in my actions. My child was being bullied since last year. School been notified, parent been notified. Nobody's done nothing about it. Beginning of the school year, 3 days in, my child's getting bullied again.
This year? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting bullied again by the same person. Try to handle it with the school again and the parent. Nobody does nothing. Then next thing you know, my daughter, she gets jumped on the school bus and end up with a knot on her head. That was the last straw. I could have said different things, but I let my emotions. I wanted to clear up everything that was said and apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents. I want to apologize to JCPS. I want to apologize to the school bus driver also, because at the end of the day, I did act out of character. So I do take responsibility for that in my actions. My child was being bullied since last year. School been notified, parent been notified. Nobody's done nothing about it. Beginning of the school year, 3 days in, my child's getting bullied again.
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting bullied again by the same frustration and anger get the best of me. And I'm pretty sure with anybody with kids, they would too. So I just want to let that be known that the only reason any of this transpired is due to bullying. And people don't talk to their kids about bullying. And when you done reached out and keep trying to mediate something and nobody's doing nothing, what else are you left to do? Frustration and anger.
Yeah, I don't want to see him do that again because that ticked me off. Now, I'm not gonna tell y'all how to feel. I'm just gonna tell you I feel like you bogus as hell. Now that's just how I feel. I feel like you bogus as hell. Hey, Auntie Eva. Kobe say, when Aries Spears and Chris Rock can make fun of black women's looks. Thank you. Thank you. Say, who office is he sitting in? That was the TV stations. Wave something up in Kentucky. Up there in Louisville. He said, I'm not buying the bullying narrative. That little girl looked like she liked to fight. Yeah, did y'all see the way she was trying to hop over the bus seat while her dad was on the bus? Oh yeah, definitely. And I do believe it's possible she had a knot on her head, but that probably just means that your kid swung and couldn't fight. More than likely. Deborah says, so this is the trend now. Go viral for 24 karat stupidity, then come back with a subpar apology. Basically, I love the way you said that. That's perfect. D. Marie said, you don't think his daughter was bullied? No, I don't think so. I think that kids were being kids. I think they was all fighting, including her, because we seen her cussing, trying to jump across the seat and get jiggy with it. She got a little razzle dazzle. I think them kids was just being kids and cheering fight. And adults normally supposed to stay out of children's mess unless they're gonna talk with the parents and say, look here, child, I'm gonna keep mine over here and I'm gonna straighten mine and you keep yours over there and straighten yours. Him coming on there cussing at the children, I flipped the whole bus. It wasn't no reason for that. It wasn't no reason for that. You know why? Because they make little bitty handcuffs. If your child is attacking my child and my child has physical evidence of harm, there's something called the police. I will put your little bitty child in little bitty handcuffs. I will. Makes me know, never mind. There was so many things he could have done. He tried, in my opinion, I feel like he was trying to make it look like, oh, I've exhausted every possible remedy and there's nothing else that I could have done. There was so many other things that big tub of lard could have done other than frightening a bunch of little kids, because I'm never going to get past that one baby on that bus crying saying, I want to go home. That bugged me. That bugged me. I ain't like that. And I don't know if I believe him or his daughter, because we seen her doing plenty of getting bucked, cussing, and trying to climb cross seats. That is not the behavior of somebody being bullied. No. When children are being bullied, they're usually not the aggressor. And what we saw was a young woman being very much the aggressor. Now, I'm not one of those people that demonize children for fighting. Kids fight. I never whoop my children or nothing for fighting. If you got in the fight, you got in the fight. Long as you didn't start it, we good to go. But let's not pretend just because your child got in the fight that this was a bullying situation. That little girl and the other little girl just ain't like each other from last year. Okay? Lel said extremely unacceptable. He's sitting there addressing all the children on the bus. Right. Most of the kids on the bus don't have nothing to do with that mess, yet you on there scaring them. Right. Sitting up there looking like the hamburger. Nerve of you. Scaring them babies. They probably thought he was going to eat them. Miss MO1 said, if you watch and listen to the video again, the girl on the bus said that his daughter hit the other girl first. I did hear that. And she hit her back. His daughter got mad and got her daddy. Right. And instead of him straightening her out and telling her, stop putting your hands on people, he came up in there. I'm sorry. He waddled up in there on that bus and went to threatening them babies. And he ought to be ashamed of himself. Oh, you missed me covering it yesterday. Yeah. He sat up there. Oh my God. D. Marie. It's all over social media, sis. You got to go see it. He did way too much with them babies, and it was not okay at all. But listen, y'all, I would stay longer. You know I would. But I got to take that baby to dance class, and I'm already pushing it. I got to drive all the way over to the Heights, and I don't want to get in no accident because these people in Houston drive real crazy. So listen, we coming back tonight. We going to be on Patreon. Those of y'all that got y'all dream journals, go on and get them. Get ready, because it's going to be a good one tonight. Those of you who do not have your dream journals, guess what? It is not too late to get them. The description, the link to grab them off Amazon is in the description box below the video. So if you want to get yours, you still can. If you don't have it tonight, you can still come and join in and still have a good time with us. Like nothing to stop you. Nothing to stop you. But be ready, because we are definitely, and I do mean definitely, going to be on Patreon tonight. We're going to have us a good dream interpretation live. It is definitely going down. Okay. Ooh. I was having an old lady moment. Yes. Oh, and then the other one, our Bible study notes for those of you who don't have. Thank you, Lily. Lily be on me because I will forget. I am terrible. I have no excuse for how terrible I am. But the Bible study notes that is also published on Amazon. That one, I'm telling you, you will not regret it. They are wonderfully put together, if I do say so myself. Okay. If I do say so myself. So please grab that as well. I'll make sure that we have that link available in the description box as well. I just put the link for the dream journals in the chat. Okay. And listen, you need a sister like Lily. You need a sister like Lily to kind of make you get yourself together. Okay. And I appreciate her and I love her for it. So listen, I gotta go. Y'all hear them keys. Your girl got to go get behind the wheel. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Some of y'all, I will see y'all later. If, like I said, if you want to grab your dream journal, cop that. If you are a member, the link for the Bible study notes is on the community tab, but I will be promoting that as well and make sure I add it to the description box of my videos so you can grab that as well. Thank y'all so much. And before I go, I got to beg you to hit them free buttons. So let me start my begging right now. Please, please, please hit the like button below the video. Give a girl a thumbs up. I work hard for you. All I need is a thumb. Am I good for a thumb? That's all I'm asking. Just a thumb. Y'all, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. It's free. Please hit the notification bell and make sure you click all so you'll know every time we go live over here on this porch. Again, it is also very, very free. And last but not least, the subscribe button is also free. Subscribe, y'all. If your subscribe button is red, it means you are not subscribed. If it's gray, I appreciate having you. You're highly welcome. Make sure y'all share these videos so other people can get the news, that good FNN Florida Negro news, and some funny papers because maybe they need to laugh too. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And for some of you, I will see you when we come back and jump on Patreon. Talk to y'all later. Bye now. Oh, before I go, God loves you. I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.